The word of the week is identity. Welcome to Kenneth O'Neal's Word of the Week. Each week, Kenneth will discuss a word which describes a principle or value of the qualities of success. Use the word of the week in your thoughts, deeds, and actions. You can replace a good habit with a bad habit. You can use it as an action step. Kenneth O'Neal will bring you a word of the week each week, and it will help you to improve your life, your relationships, your professional career, and your overall well-being. I know you'll enjoy Word of the Week with Kenneth O'Neal. Kenneth O'Neal is a certified Zig Ziglar trainer and the head of O'Neal Consulting in Kerrville, Texas. And now, Kenneth O'Neal.
Good morning to you. The weather appears to be a little erratic for today. Maybe
it does.
rain.
Yeah, I think it's kind of feeling our vibe.
That's right.
Yeah, ups and downs, right? Yeah.
So I'm excited to be here, and we always come with the word for the week. And what I like to do is say, write it down, use it in your conversations, use it in your actions and all your deeds. And this week, the word is very important.
Okay.
Identity.
Yes.
Identity.
What is, okay.
Now, what thought went through your head when you heard the word for the week?
Well, now identity is taking on a whole new understanding. People identify as different things. Types of animals. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what went through my head.
The first thought.
Yeah.
So identity is the qualities, the characteristics, the values, and the sense of self that distinguishes one person from another.
Okay.
It is the understanding of who you are, what you believe, and what you represent. And based on if you are a faith-based person and based on living by the Scripture, identity refers to who God says you are and not who the world labels you to be. And the origin of the word, and we always like to look at the etymology.
I do.
It means sameness or being the same. And it was basically the essence of something and what it truly is and how it remains over time. So identity. It reflects your core being and the unchanging truth of who we are. What I would like to talk and discuss today is the two paths of identity.
Two. Okay.
Two
Just
paths.
two.
Well, probably,
that's good.
When
That's
I
good.
said there's two, I didn't even think there could be more. But you're right.
Just because everybody's, identifying, as I mentioned, different ways. So I just like to clarify. So you're focusing on two today.
I'm focusing on two. So I believe there's two paths of identity. And what I want to do is to weave together two of my pillars of work that I've worked on.
Ding, prize are done. Oh, sorry.
No,
was that emphasis for your point? Yes, that's good.
Maybe that's what
the ding. Like this one. Yeah.
Okay, so two pillars of my work.
Okay.
And I love alliteration. You and I both are on the same page.
Yes.
So gumption, grit, guts, and grace.
Yes.
Oh, we love that.
Love that.
And then the other is leadership, legacy, location, and the magic, love.
Nice. Nice.
So this gives
the greatest gift of all.
Strength of purpose and clarity. So what we have is a world with lots of division, lots of people taking different positions.
Definitely.
And what they're doing is creating their identity.
Their sameness. Interesting.
So they are coming from external approval.
So they want to be like others in their
be like
groups.
Others. That's good.
Yeah. Okay.
They're following the expectations of others. They are carrying past failures or childhood memories. They are allowing the culture to define their value, and they are letting fear decide the size of their life. And so what they're doing is creating confusion, doubt, and passivity. So they're very passive about this because they are letting other people,
influence
external influences come in.
Yeah. Instead of being an
so
influencer.
That's creating their identity.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, I believe pillar number 2, the pathway number 2,
okay,
is to receive your identity.
Makes sense.
Do not create it, but receive it. And when you receive it, you're intentional.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I got it. This is mine. And when you receive it, it is purpose-driven. Purpose-driven.
Nice.
And your mission is clear. You are anchored in your beliefs and in your values. You're bold and you're courageous in your decision-making. And you're resilient through adversity. Remember that word that we talked about, grit. That's what that is. Grit is that long term of staying in the game.
That's
that
right.
long-term resilience of keep on going.
And when
persevere.
Yes, and when you oops, then the grace. I love that part.
Right.
Yeah.
So we are actually programmed.
Okay.
And that receiving our identity comes from God, from our Creator.
Made in His image.
That's good.
Yeah.
So the gumption is the spark. That's your initiative. That's what gets you going. So people who receive their identity, they initiate it. They start it. But if you're trying to create it, you hesitate. You're not a person of gumption. You don't initiate, you don't create, you don't jump in. And so the message, when it comes to your gumption, is not shaped by what you intend to do, but what you accept and initiate.
Interesting.
So that's the gumption part. Gumption, grit, guts, and grace.
And grace, yes.
And so as we get on this journey that we're going, because, we're kind of limited on time and the way we want to discuss this, but the gumption is the initiation.
Okay.
And so let's we'll finish up here with the first word in the L.
L, leadership.
So
I'm making notes. Make a note. So when we're talking about leadership, and we will get to the other three there, but leadership is how do you show up? How do you show up? Leadership is nothing more than influence. Your identity determines the quality of your influence. And your identity through leadership is driven by a life of integrity, a life of initiative, effective communication, your vision, and the most important point here is your example. What kind of life are you showing every day? Right.
In your actions, your deeds, and your words. And where we fail a great deal, especially with parents, they're not great examples for their children. Leadership shapes everything around you. And being a great example and showing people that you do and you have
Received,
you have received your identity, and in creating that legacy that our great friend did.
That's right. That's right.
That legacy, and that's what we should remember.
Yeah.
So thank you for this time, and remember, who are you?
Mm-hmm.
And whose are you?
And whose are you? Yeah.
And if you begin to feel that you have to create your identity, you back up, you reflect and say, who said that about me?
Yeah.
Who said it?
Yeah.
Did the man on TV say it? Or did the Creator say it? Here's the gift.
Yeah.
Here's the gift. And always remember, you're never alone.
Isn't that beautiful?
Never alone.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Some great reflection today. Thank you very much, Kenneth O'Neal. And if people want to hear more about this or from you, can we have your number or your contact information that you'd like?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
830-285-7010. And we can talk about the G words,
there you
the
go.
L words.
More in depth.
Especially those two big words, grace and love.
Oh, nice.
Doesn't that go well together?
Good stuff.
And they can call me 830-285-7010 or merger, MERGER, at windstream.net. And just take a look at the website. It's Croneal, first and middle initial, O'Neal.com. And you can see the belief statements and where we are, what we're doing, and just
make
great.
Contact from there. Wonderful.
Let's do it.
Thank you, Kenneth. We have Depeche Mode up next, called Precious.
This is Tom Fox. I'm a co-founder of the Texas Hill Country Podcast Network. If you've enjoyed this podcast and you would like to talk to us about getting your own podcast on the Texas Hill Country Podcast Network, we'd love to talk to you. So you can reach us at our website, through our website, the Texas Hill Country Podcast Network. Word of the Week with Kenneth O'Neal is our latest podcast, and we will present Kenneth's word each week going forward. They will be insightful, they will be useful, they will be important, and can be a significant increase of all aspects of your life going forward. I hope you'll subscribe, rate, and review this podcast wherever great podcasts are listened to. This is Tom Fox. Thank you so much for listening.